Hey, good day, folks. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Welcome to another episode of Evangelist Life. Uh, we're going to be driving through the city of Helena, Alabama, which is located in two counties. Some of the city is located in Jefferson County, and some of the city is located in Shelby County. I do not know exactly how much of the city is located in either county. So anyhow, welcome to Helena, Alabama. Let's take a drive through, see what we see. I mean, this is a place where apparently there are a fair amount of people moving here. For starters, Helena, Alabama is 28 minutes south of Birmingham, and the population here is sitting at 20,680 people, with a population growth of 15.9%, about 16% growth as of the 2020 census. Now, if you want to join the party here in this nice suburban-ish city, you can, if you got the money. You gotta pay to play around here. The median home price here is sitting at $331,000. The good news is there are a fair amount of houses for sale for lower than that sum. I mean, there's a few. The housing market here is fairly competitive for your houses that are lower than, I would say, 400 grand. But nevertheless, when I looked at realtor.com just before I began putting this video together, there are some houses for sale for lower than 331 grand. The lowest price home that you can purchase here starts at $210,000. Don't get too excited, because that's going to be the only house you're going to see for $210,000. Now, if you're looking to pay rent, your median rent prices are going to range from $1,220 to $2,100 per month. So, if you want to join the party, make sure your money right. Make sure you're at least working an occupation that pays you a decent income. And I guess depending on one's credit score, I would say to live in this community comfortably, you're going to probably want to move here making not much under 70 grand a year. I would say as a family or as an individual, you're going to want to make at least 70 grand a year if you want to live here comfortably. And of course, that's going to be dependent on your credit score when it comes to purchasing and things of that nature. So moving forward, the racial demographics here are going to be 77.6% white and 13.3% black, 2.7% Asian, and 2.3% Hispanic. And both violent and property crime are going to be well below national average. And as far as a few things to do here in this city, I mean, obviously, you're less than a half hour from Birmingham. So when it comes to entertainment, you can always go into Birmingham. But if you're not wanting to fight the Birmingham traffic, because that traffic on 65 in the greater Birmingham can get a little unbearable sometimes for those of you that are not a fan of dealing with a whole lot of traffic. I mean, Birmingham traffic is by far not the worst traffic. I mean, it's not going to be like fighting traffic in, let's say, Atlanta. It's not going to be nothing ridiculous like that. But I would say for Alabama standards, if you're not used to fighting a whole lot of traffic, or you're not used to driving during rush hour in any larger metro area, for you folks, the Birmingham traffic might be a bit overbearing. So if you're one of these people that you just don't want to deal with traffic, you rather just stay in your own little neck of the woods, Then some of the entertainment that's available here in Helena, or Helena. I'm not sure how you locals pronounce the name of your city, but some of the entertainment that's available here. You can visit the Kenneth R. Penhall City of Helena Museum, and you get a little bit of history about the city if you're interested about that type of stuff. You also got the Joe Tucker Park and Haba Lily Park. And you got the Joe Tucker Park, as well as the Haba Lily Park. You can also walk or ride your bike on the Hillsborough Trail. You can also go visit the Old Town Amphitheater. A few things you can do for entertainment. And also each year, if you got children, this city does hold an annual Easter egg hunt. They also have the Buck Creek Festival, as well as the 4th of July picnic. They also hold a fall carnival, the spring fling, as well as the Christmas parade. So if if you have a family or you're family oriented and you think you're going to be having a family in the near future, for some of you younger folks out there that you're young professionals, you got your money right, you're looking for a nice suburbanish community, and you're looking to raise a family and everything like that, just bear that in mind when it comes to entertainment in this city. Now, this city was incorporated in 1877, then reincorporated in, I got the year wrong here. Yeah, it was originally incorporated in 1877. And I gotta look something up real quick, because, give me 1 second here. Helena Alabama Wikipedia. It was originally incorporated in 1877 and reincorporated in 1917 due to some errors in the original paperwork when this city was originally incorporated. Now, this city, many people would say this is the ideal place to live and raise children, and according to Business Week, they would agree. Because according to Business Week, this city was ranked the 13th best place to live and raise children. Back in 2007, according to Business Week. And this city also has the 8th lowest crime rate in the United States. And this city also received the Municipal Achievement Award in 2008 by the Alabama League of Municipalities for cities with a population ranging from 10 to 20,000 people. So again, if you want to join the party and you got the money, you can come here, grab you up one of these houses, and I guess you can join the festivities and live in a nice, quiet, safe city within a half hour of Birmingham. And again, for those of you that got children, this city does have a fair amount of programs to where you can enroll your kids in the different sporting activities. I mean, they got baseball, football. I want to say they got softball and basketball as well. So if you want to enroll your kids into a city sports team, this city apparently does have all that going on. Keep your kids out of trouble. And for those of you that are moving into a community like this, I don't think I need to remind you guys to keep your kids off the street. I think for those of you that are watching this video and you're seriously considering moving out here, you folks are smart enough to know that when you don't keep your children occupied with constructive activities, they're gonna take to TV or they're gonna take to the streets and then get in trouble, and then their whole life is gonna be ruined. But you know, like I said, for those of you that are moving to a city like this, you guys know what time it is. I ain't gotta really tell you, because clearly, in order to make the money to live out here, you gotta, you gotta make a lot of intelligent decisions along the way. So I'll just keep it at that. So yeah, there's plenty of activities for your kids to get into sports if they desire to out here. And if you can't find what you want here in Helena, you can always, go to one of the neighboring communities, or you can always even go into the city of Birmingham itself. And a few people that are from here, they have moved on and done big things for themselves. Now, some of these people might still live here, I don't know, but they're from here at least. You got Bo Bice, who was a participant in the 2005 American Idol. You got Liz Kochran, who made Miss Alabama for 2009 and competed for the 2010 Miss America pageant. She was born here, at least. You got Vonetta Flowers, who was an Olympic gold medalist. She was a gymnast. I think that's female. Yeah. Then you got Rebecca Luker, who was an actor and singer that was on several musicals. One thing real quick. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, okay. Alright. Anyways. For those of you, like I said earlier, for those of you that are looking to live a suburban life, you're looking for the typical, I guess you can say the typical American suburb, or rather the typical, well, I ain't even gonna say typical. For those of you that are looking to live in suburban Alabama, I mean, I would say Helena is a fairly good place to live, provided that you have the money and you're able to afford the housing out here. I mean, it's got, the population is a decent amount of people, so you have a decent amount of amenities here. And I would say for most of you, other than maybe having to drive into a larger city like Birmingham or Hoover when it comes to going into work, for those of you that work a storefront or an office front type of job, I would say outside of going into work, most of what you need in this city is here. I mean, for those of you that exercise, I'm fairly sure this city does have plenty of fitness centers you can go to and work out. When it comes to grocery shopping, places to go grab you a bite to eat, there's plenty of that here. Now, when it comes to entertainment, there's not really a whole lot other there than what I read a couple of minutes ago. But the good news is you don't have to drive far into Birmingham. You're within a half hour of Birmingham. And there's also neighboring communities that aren't far from here that you can go visit as well for a certain type of entertainment. So, yeah, I would say this place is a solid place to consider home. I mean, it's quiet when it needs to be. It appears to be a safe place. And as always, for those of you that are familiar with this area, drop a comment below. Let us know what you know. Is it a good place to live? Is it not a good place? Do you think the cost of living here is too expensive? Drop a comment. Let us know. All right, folks, y'all know what to do by now. So, y'all have a blessed one. See you guys on the next one.